Much later in the semester, having learned all of the wonderful skills that you will have obtained throughout the course, you will be writing essay number 2, which is the major project for the semester. I'm going to go ahead and open up this overview tutorial so you can see what's coming and start thinking about that in the early weeks of the semester. You don't need to start working on it yet, but you can make some preliminary decisions before those modules open. I want to show you the choice that you get to make for the type of essay you will be writing. Remember, a position paper, an argument essay, is far more than a book report. And so these are the two kinds of essays that you can write for the essay. You'll pick one. Let's look at them together. This particular options page will be open all semester. Essay 2 will be one of these two choices, either dinner party or the hero archetype essay. The dinner party essay is a persuasive essay. You want people to do what you want them to do. The hero archetype essay is an analytical essay where you take the hero that you have chosen from the list of, I think, about 500 heroes, and you select the one that you would like to analyze in terms of what kind of hero that particular character is. This is all fiction for this one. All right, so now, what's the difference? First, we have dinner party, which is a persuasive essay. For dinner party, you will be the kind of person who wants to support a cause. Save the whales, teen pregnancy, fathers' rights are some of the obvious choices. But here are some outside-the-box ideas. Opioid epidemic in 3 states, homeless crisis, one specific element of climate change, etc. And you will determine what you want to do. You'll think of one of these or a cause of your own, and to support that cause, you are going to create a dinner party. And you're going to have people come to that party, and you want to persuade all of those guests to do what you want them to do. How are you going to persuade them? With your own ideas and with the 4 people you have invited to support your cause. And those 4 people can be alive, they can be dead. This is a creative dinner party. You have all the power and all the money in the world. You can create any kind of dinner party you want. For example, if I was going to write and my cause was I wanted support for the scouting groups, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Eagle Scouts. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to provide support. So I want people to come to this dinner party and give me money. Bring your checkbooks and donate to these programs. And I might have a dinner party at a campground, and everybody's staying in luxury tents, and I'm going to have this wonderful cookout, and it's going to be a fantastic, comfortable situation. And then I'm going to have my 4 people, perhaps a philosopher who has a philosophy of inclusion and a philosophy of leadership, and that person is going to speak to this collective of wealthy people about that kind of thing. So you'll see the details in that if you choose to go this way in the module. There's a prompt that contains all of the instructions. But this is, you get the basic idea of what you would be doing. Now, you'll think also about what do you want the people to do? Do you want them to donate a building? Do you want them to give you money? Do you want them to provide manpower to build new structures? What do you want these people to do? And that's how you define and determine who's going to come to your dinner party. And then your honored guests, your keynote speakers, will be people that, alive or dead, that you have brought to this party. And there's some regulations for that in those modules, in that module. Okay, now I wrote Dinner Party myself, and I take you through the step-by-step process of me writing the essay. I've included the first video here, and you could just take a quick look at how I came upon the cause that I was going to support by watching this tutorial. Also included is my final essay that I created. And you know my final essay is, pretty long because it takes me 500 words to say hello. But it still goes along with what the requirements are, and we create the outline and the proposal and all of the things that are required step by step. And remember, inch by inch, anything's a cinch. So that's Dinner Party, if you want to go with that. And if you decided to go with Dinner Party, then once you have picked the cause you want to be supporting, you would simply go up here, click on the discussion board, and lock your topic by clicking the reply arrow and saying, my name is Debbie Hall, and I am locking the topic of Corofin Castle. Right, is anybody else going to have Corofin Castle? Probably not, but still, two people can't have the same topic. So that's the story there. Let's say I want to do hero archetype. That's analytical. And here is a list of about 500 heroes for you to choose from. You'll pick one of those heroes, and then you will determine, based on the documents that you'll find in that module, what kind of hero that is. The one I always wanted to write was the one about Alonzo Harris from the movie Training Day. I don't know if you all saw this movie, but it was a wonderful character for Denzel Washington, and it was a wonderful character for Ethan Hawke. It's like a buddy film, but a very dark buddy film, and I want to see what kind of hero archetype Alonzo Harris is. So I go through that process. I'm including here the very first day one of writing that essay, and you can take a look at that. I also included here my essay that I wrote. So that gives you a couple of ideas of ways you might go. Again, this is off in the future. You're going to be building up to this point where you will be able to do this project and be able to demonstrate all those wonderful skills that you've been learning. So that concludes this overview of your choices for Essay 2. Pick one, lock the topic, and then move on with the semester. You can do this anytime you want prior to the opening of Modules 7 and 8. When are those modules going to open? You can go to the announcement board and see the module open dates there in the announcements, and you'll know what day that particular set of modules open. Super fun? I know. You're going to love this assignment. That concludes this tutorial.